Hey VC, happy Saturday. Um, Doompaul here with another 5 record update. How you guys doing? I spent a long day catching Pokemon. Pretty fantastic. I have caught Pokemon. There. Because I'm 47 years old and I do what I fucking want. Anyway, on to the records. I have had this grudge against this band, I don't know why, for so many years. And mostly it was just like banter on internet, like use groups and MySpace like groups and stuff where we would slag them over and over again without any doubt, because honestly the first 3 records here that they did, fantastic. And yeah, it's Metallica. And yeah, I know I need to shut up because the first 3 records, they're absolutely stunning. And I think this is their first one because it has yeah, Seek and Destroy on it. I'm pretty sure it's their first. I don't, you know, I'm not one of those guys that sits and reads a book about a band before I yap on them on here, because frankly I don't have time. I like to listen to the music, and to be honest with you, I barely have time to do that. So I picked this up at Record World the other day. Oh, it's got a download card in it. It was used, so I'm just going to assume it's been used. If it hasn't, then, well, I'll check it out, and if it hasn't, next video I'll let you guys know, and the first person that wants it can have it. Anyway, yeah, what to say about Kill 'Em All? It's a great thrash record, you know, and it sort of really kicked that shit off, which is fantastic. That whole Bay Area thing. I got a couple funny stories about Metallica that I'll probably tell you another day. I think Aaron knows them, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to go there today because I don't want to make a long video. But I definitely will. It involves a spilled drink and a bondage club. Anyway, next, and this is actually the it says remastered for the first time. I don't know. It's on like 180 gram, which means it's got to be fairly recent, and I don't know, 180 gram doesn't mean very much. Anyway, yes, but Metallica, Kill 'Em All, fantastic, great stuff. The next record, I really like this band's first 2 records, and I got this, and I was sorely disappointed. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna disagree with me. It's a Fate's Warning, Awaken the Guardian, and this one will be mercifully brief, but here is the singer. Hold on, how do I do this? John Arch. He does a fantastic Bruce Dickinson. And, you know, the first 2 records are almost just amazing, you know, sort of an amazing Iron Maiden tribute. And, let's see, it's on beautiful blue vinyl that you can see through, that sometimes I like to look through at night to pretend the entire world is underwater. Here's the thing about this record. John Arch has a fantastic voice, and he won't shut up. Here's the thing. The first 2 Fate's Warning records, they made excellent metal. Here, there's so many lyrics and so much singing crammed on the entire record. It's just like the John Arch show, and it's not a metal record. You just don't. I don't know. And like I said, he's got a fantastic voice. He really does, and he does a great Bruce Dickinson. But man, let some of the metal shine through. You know what I mean? Let some music play, to the point where they even did an instrumental on here. You know, where I'm sure, and it's kind of funny because after this record they got rid of him, and I don't know, and then they started taking on the moniker of a prog metal band, but yeah, this one really disappointed me greatly, just because, you know, and the lyrics, they're, you know, if you put that much effort into sort of making the album so lyric based and so, well, you got to listen to the singer because that's all you can hear. You better make your lyrics fantastic, and this is just like sort of run of the mill Dungeons and Dragons slash, I don't know, man, I don't know, it's nonsense. But anyway, yeah, I know some of you will disagree with me on that. I don't care. Fuck you. And but yeah, I was kind of bummed on that one. The next one is an artist, and I picked this one up. This one's kind of scuzzy. I picked this one up real cheap. It's got some water damage as well, and the cover's on wrong. You can see sort of the misprinted cover. David Bowie's Young Americans. I love David Bowie. I absolutely do. This record, however, I do not. It's kind of interesting. You know, it's kind of cool they had John Lennon on it and writing one song with him and just sort of, you know, playing guitar for him too. And the rest of it just seems like a bad wannabe R&B record. You know, it was sort of out of Bowie's wheelhouse, and I don't know if it was the drugs or what was going on, but it just didn't grab me. You know, there was none of like Bowie's like wit and charm and stuff like that. I won't say he was phoning it in, because I'm sure he wasn't. It might have been the drugs. I don't know, but it just didn't do it for me. You know, and I'm looking for the song list. I mean, Young Americans, it's okay. You know, they play it on the radio. It's all right. It's not my favorite song ever. The Beatles cover Across the Universe. You know, and it's weird doing a cover of a song when you have one of the original players playing on it too. I've always thought that to be an odd cookie. Fame is the one like real standout on the record. You know, it's that's one where he had sort of a funk and a groove going on, and it worked. But the rest of it, I don't know. I don't know what he was going for. I didn't understand it, and I didn't like it. So, you know, that being said, I think David Bowie's probably one of the most amazing singer-songwriters of all time. This one just, I don't know, didn't do it for me. Okay, now on to a special treat that I bought for myself. Jerusalem, 1972. This is a repress from Rocketdrome. I don't know, I got it from Rocketdrome. Yeah, vintage, division of Rocketdrome. Here's the back. Here's the front. I'll just hold it there so they use this for the picture. Anyway, here's the middle. And this thing is bananas. Completely raw. You can tell these guys are like 16 to 18 years old, man. You know, are they the best at what they do? No. It's, I don't know if you can see it, but it's sort of translucent purple vinyl. Are they the best at what they do? No. But do they make up for that in just sort of rawness and energy and like just going for it? Absolutely. Now, this is the only record they actually ever put out, and it was produced by Deep Purple's Ian Gillan. You know, and it's people throw around the term proto doom far too often, if you ask me. But this is one where they do, and yeah, I don't know. But I do know this is an amazing record, and you know, it's raw, it's almost punky, but it's definitely blues based, and it shows its appreciation of that. Um, but it's gritty, man. It's really kind of cool. Um, yeah, I don't know what to tell you about it. I can't hum you a few bars, but one of these days I'll do this in a room that I can play stuff. But as of right now, no. Anyway, but if you see this on Rockadrome, man, it is totally worth the money. And it's actually not going. It's going really reasonably. Um, for a gatefold on clear purple vinyl, it's yeah, it's a really great deal, and it's something that you'll come back to time and time again. And the final entry in my show for today is you know, more of a novelty than anything else. Frankly, it's the Live Undead from Slayer, and where's the I can't tell. I hate these cameras. You can see everything else in my room except the record. Anyway, there's a bunch of controversy about this record. You know, whether or not it was actually played live, and honestly, it's, you know, it's only the first side that's played live. The second half is stuff that's taken off the Haunting the Chapel EP. You know, and here's the thing about that. Are there any live albums where there aren't controversy about whether they actually played not live or not? I know Priests, Unleashed in the East has the same thing, and I just, you know, every time I come across a live record, I read a little blurb about it, and it's like, well, we don't really know if crowd noises were added and stuff. And I guess the thing with this is, I guess there were some people that won a contest, or a bunch of the band's close friends or something, and there was like 20 of them in like this rehearsal space or something, and I don't know, they passed it off as live. But here's the thing, they played this shit live, right? You know, it's not like a studio release or anything like that. But they go through Black Magic, Die by the Sword, and Show No Mercy, right? 3 songs. The other stuff is off of Haunting the Chapel and Show No Mercy. So you got Captor of Sin, Haunting the Chapel, and The Final Command. Man, high energy, it's Slayer. You know, yeah, exactly, Slayer. And if you don't dig Slayer, then I don't want to talk to you. Because you're wrong. You know, Slayer rules. And, you know, is this the best thing ever? Whatever. It's Slayer. It's good enough for me. And it's a picture disc, and it's pretty fancy. You know, I guess this is supposed to be the first press. I don't know. If it is, it doesn't have an insert. So, whatever. But, yeah, Slayer. They'll be playing around here this summer. I think the tickets are like $125 or something like that. And I've actually seen Slayer before, and they're fantastic, from what I can remember. And, yeah. So there's that. So, aside from that, I'll be listening to 5 more records for you for next week. And, yeah, maybe I'll throw in some more Esoteria, because I've been going pretty heavy on the metal lately. Yeah, so tell me what you think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever. So, yeah, hope you guys are doing well, and have a great day.